In a couple of days, you will receive your first payslip of 2025, which will reveal the ugly truth to you that you pay up to 13.87% more for your health insurance this year than you did last year. That's why I'll show you how you can lower your health insurance costs again, no matter if you're insured in the public health insurance or in the private health insurance. The biggest reason for this massive increase in health insurance costs we've never seen before in German history is the additional contribution, Zusatzbeitrag in German. That's the first trick to save money if you're in the public health insurance. Just switch to an insurance with a lower additional contribution. Let's take a closer look at that. The public health insurance charges based on your income. Last year, the maximum salary of €62,100 was subject to health insurance, which increased by 6.5% to €66,150 this year. Now that's not 13.87%, so there must be more. You pay 14.6% of this maximum salary as standard contribution. That stayed the same. But on top of that, you pay an additional contribution. The government introduced this additional contribution so that public health insurance companies can earn more money. And in 2024, it was 1.7%. In 2025, the government increased it to 2.5%, but in reality, public health insurances charge on average 2.9% because the 2.5% the government determined is apparently not enough. And this is the real problem, because if we increase the additional contribution from 1.7 percentage points to 2.9 percentage points, it's an increase of over 70%, which is why you pay €1,400 or 14% more for health insurance than last year. And on top of that, you pay for public care insurance as well. Maximum salary increased accordingly, and the standard contribution increased by 5%. If you have kids, you might pay a little less for care insurance, but then it depends on how many kids and how old they are, so we just calculated without kids here. And with the care insurance rising by almost 12%, you pay in total €1,748 or 13.87% more for public health insurance than last year. Your employer pays half of that, and you pay half of that. And now you know how you can save money by switching to a different public health insurance. The cheapest insurance as of making this video has an additional contribution of 1.84%, and the most expensive 4.4%. We'll link a list in the description so you can see which public health insurance is the cheapest. If you are in the private health insurance, your premium is not bound to your salary and there's no additional contribution. But there's something else you can save on. The big myth about the private health insurance is the premiums will explode once you get old and retire. That's not true, we discussed this in many videos already, and we discussed in this video in particular that I will have almost €100,000 saved up in my personal private health insurance, thanks to seniority savings. I'm paying a little more than I cost now, so I will pay a lot less later when I retire. That's a great idea for everyone who wants to stay in Germany long term. But if you're an expat and not sure where your future will be, there are special expat insurances out there without seniority savings, which means your private health insurance will be even cheaper. And if you wonder which of these expat insurances is the best one for you, you can book a free meeting with us with the link below, and then we can find that out together. The big benefit of the private health insurance is that you can get cashback. I got almost €900 last year, which means I was basically insured 3 months for free. And €900 is quite low actually, because I pay only €350 a month for my private health insurance with 5-star coverage. €175 for me and €175 for PerFinEx. Compare that with the €1,200 I would pay in the public health insurance with 1-star coverage. The good news is, cashback also exists in the public health insurance, but not by default as in the private health insurance. You need to switch to a special plan first called Wahltarif mit Beitragsrückerstattung. And then you need to apply for your cashback every single year to get a maximum of €600. That's where the public health insurance is capped by the government, unfortunately. A list with these special cashback plans is linked in the description in case you want to check that out. The next trick for people in the private health insurance is to switch your plan too. You just have a lot more options. The average cashback among our clients is somewhere between 1,500 to 2,500 euros a year. So if you get less currently, easy money in your pocket. And if you don't use your health insurance that much anyway, you can also pay less upfront if you choose a plan with a deductible or a co-payment. That's what I did because I want to pay as little as possible for my private health insurance without compromising my coverage. And the higher your deductible or co-payment, the lower your monthly premium. You can visit our website perfinex.de and try our free PerFinEx contract check to find out if your health insurance can be improved. You just upload your current insurance and our experts see if there's anything to improve on. All completely free. Somewhere along the line, if you're insured in a private health insurance for a very long time already, you shouldn't switch from one private health insurance company to another anymore. But switching from one plan to another plan within the same insurance company can always be done. And that's why it is so important to choose a good insurance with lots of different plans in the first place. In the public health insurance, there are also different bonus programs. You can get up to 600 euro bonus again, just like with the cashback, for up to 40 different things, proving that you live a healthy lifestyle. Regular dental cleaning will get you some, a gym membership, 10,000 steps a day. Even not smoking can get you some points that you can exchange for real money. Other insurances don't allow you to trade their points for real money, but you can use your points to pay your gym membership, sports equipment, or even a disability insurance. And that's as good as real money. The link to all the bonus programs is in the description, and since we learned a lot about different things to consider when finding the best public health insurance, additional contribution, cashback bonus program, let us know in the comments if we should make a video about that. Well, the public health insurance is a one-size-fits-all when it comes to coverage. All insurances offer about 95% the same. The private health insurance is highly individual. And that means you can drop unnecessary coverage you don't want or need anymore to save some money. I'm not saying that you should cut your health insurance costs by any means necessary to save €1 or two. I'm talking about unnecessary coverage. When I started my private health insurance, I had €100 a day sick leave pay. So if I couldn't work anymore, my insurance would pay me €100 a day. Over time, I decreased this to €50 a day. And a good year ago, I eliminated this from my contract completely because I make enough passive income now. And that's why I decreased my disability insurance as well, because why spend money on insurances I don't need anymore? That's the power of the private health insurance, that you can adjust coverage so it always fits your current life. And since your current life takes place in 2025, you probably want to know the other 7 financial changes aside from health insurance that will have a pretty big impact on your life, if you like it or not.